Hello guys, let me introduce you current production Bulgarian grenade GHO1. This is an offensive type of grenade produced by Arsenal in Bulgaria. Fuse used in this type of grenade is AF11 that have 3.2 to 4.2 second delay. Now what is slightly unusual is actually the mechanism how to pull out the safety pin. In my opinion they tried to mimic the Western way, where you turn the ring first, but in Western grenades you actually have the ring on the left side of the fuse. They kept it on the right side like on all the Soviet stuff. So what you need to do is actually hold it in right hand, then pull your finger like so, turn it so it jump out, like so, and only after that you pull out the safety pin. So in my opinion this is actually kind of awkward, but you can still make it work, no problem. The total weight is 290 grams. The body is made out of plastic. Underneath the green body there is layer of black plastic mass that have 750 cylindrical fragments in it, that basically creating the shrapnel. Inside this black liner with the fragments is 58 grams of RDX explosive. Lethal radius is 5 meters, safety radius is 25 meters. So now let's try GHO1. Removing the pin with the twist motion. Grenade ready to be thrown. So I overthrown this one. It landed 1.5 meters behind. But look, this was 1.5 meters. And see how many fragments this is being dead. Eh? Went through the paper, just fantastic. This one that is at this point like 6-7 meters away, nothing of course. And here we have also nothing. So my fault, I overthrown, but what we learned is that 1.5 meters away from GHO1, it's not a good place to be. What is kind of fun fact is that in Bulgaria there are two huge factories making pretty much the same stuff, only with very little changes. One of them is Arsenal, that this grenade coming from. The second one is Dunar Corporation. The analog of this grenade in Dunar Corporation is called RGD5. But it's not RGD5 in Soviet sense. It actually looks very much like this grenade. It uses plastic body as well. The plastic body have also liner in it with the shrapnels, but instead of cylinders it uses little spheres. Also the Dunar Corporation grenade RGD5 use a fuse that's kind of similar to this one, only the safety mechanism is the traditional two wings that you fold, like on all the Soviet grenades, you don't need to twist. Why I think the Arsenal grenade, this one is slightly better, is because of the nest of the detonator have actually metal liner inside. The Dunar Corporation RGD5 have no liner, it have straight the RDX. So for example, when it's warm, the RDX actually melt and sticks to the detonator, which is kind of funny. But unlike this grenade, where the body and fuse come separately, the Dunarit one actually come already assembled in small cartoon boxes, kind of similar to American M67 grenades. Here we have crate of GHO1 hand grenades made in Bulgaria. After opening the crate, you remove the lid. We already took some from the crate. In boxed paper you getting the body of the grenade. GHO1 like so with a plug. Then You getting can of detonators. Unlike all the Soviet stuff, you can actually open this can without can opener. Remove the lid. And here we getting 2 detonators packed nicely together. AF11 fuse, which using this one's nice cover for even further protection. You remove the cover, you remove the safety plug and assemble a grenade. Unfortunately, Arsenal AF series of fuses have one very fatal flaw, as I will show you in the video. The problem is that the paws that basically turn on the hitch on top of the spoon, they protrude a little bit outside the, let's say, silhouette of the fuse itself. And as you carry your grenade in pouch, bang it around, those can get bent slightly inwards. This slight bend only causes higher resistance when the spoon is supposed to fly off. The same goes for the entire top of the spoon. So not only the paws, but let's say the entire top portion is from, let's say, very thin metal. And as you wear it, bang it around, this can get bended slightly inwards. What that leads to is that when you remove the pin, throw the grenade, the spoon actually don't fly out completely. Or if it fly out completely, it fly out slowly. In that process is slowing down the hammer and you will just not get the ignition of the fuse. Okay guys, let's throw GHO 1 grenade. Holding in hand, do the most awkward twist motion to liberate the safety pin. This is how it looks. Orienting the camera. And throwing in 3, 2, 1. Now all of us expecting epic explosion. Unfortunately, thanks to the bigger resistance of the spoon, the hammer didn't fly out forward onto the primer. And just like that, the grenade didn't explode. Imagine when you ambushing, for example, some dugout of the enemy, you throw this in, it doesn't explode. Let's say that during the fighting, one of your grenades that flying in will do this. Well, you still need to walk in afterwards to finish the clearing or hide yourself from the artillery response of the enemy. And you have half-activated grenade on the ground in the rubble somewhere, so this is less than ideal. Guys, I can tell you this GHO1 landed well. We have shrapnels from the bottom to the very top. So, very nice result for GHO1. Let's take a look at some other offerings by Arsenal. So, since we took a look at GHO1, there is of course GHO2. The main difference is that the explosive filling is actually quite a bit bigger, it's 75 grams of RDX, but the entire grenade is lighter, it weighs 240 grams. How is that possible? It's simple, there is no shrapnel inside. So this is purely overpressure hand grenade, and I think that's a just great idea that not many companies offer. But unfortunately I've never seen GHO2. What I've seen are defensive variants, and that's GHD2. GHD2 weighs 440 grams, filling is 75 grams of RDX, with 780 shrapnels inside, with 15 meter lethal radius, so those are definitely nice grenades. But the biggest oddball is GHD3, That one weighs 480 grams, filling stayed the same, 75 grams of RDX, but the manufacturer states that it have 4600 shrapnels. I believe it's the same philosophy like on the German DM51, when there is really shrapnels counting in thousands, but they are very small, so that's definitely nice offering as well. But again, I never seen GHD3 in Ukraine. So at the end, GHO1 it's definitely a nice modern grenade, but keep in mind the potential issues that you might run into when you're making your equipment check. Just check that your grenade don't have the bended spoon and you should be good to go. If you wish to support us, there is PayPal link down below, or you can join my Patreon when I'm putting extra videos. Thank you very much guys for watching and see you in the next video.